Boy Manila, Pope here. Last time we had the chance to talk about the Vivo V60 Lite and the features that it offers. Today, we are going to test out its gaming performance and see if it can handle our usual games. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with heavier games. First is Withering Waves. We will be playing on low plus 60 frames and see if this device can handle it. Both combat and exploration outputs tons of frame drops, so it won't be enjoyable. Despite the lowest graphics settings, it still delivered a poor performance. Considering its price range, this game should have been playable even in the lowest settings. So for Withering Waves, with low plus 60 frames, we get 24 to 27 FPS in exploration and 9 to 15 FPS in combat. Next, we have Zenless Zone Zero. With the low plus 60 frame settings, our performance was somewhat bearable compared to Withering Waves. There are still tons of frame drops and stuttering, but doing dailies on this game is a bit easier than Withering Waves. Response and loading times are slower than usual, and there are certain map locations where you get tons of frame drops. In terms of combat, it still delivered a performance with noticeable issues, but most of them are manageable. So for Zenless Zone Zero, with low plus 60 frames, we get 18 to 24 FPS in the overworld and 6 to 14 FPS in combat. Next up is Genshin Impact. Just like the first two games, we will set its settings to low plus 60 frames. This one performs better than Withering Waves despite the open world settings. It has a consistent FPS when it comes to overworld exploration, which is nice. Combat is also smoother than the first two. There are no stutters or frame drops when switching characters and activating their ultimates. I would recommend this device if you want to play Genshin and you are on a tight budget. So for Genshin Impact, with low plus 60 frames, we get 26 to 30 FPS in exploration and around 29 to 39 FPS in combat. With the heavier games out of the way, let's try out the competitive titles. First is Mobile Legends. Default settings are set to custom with low power resolution. We will set it to HD and test it out. As for its gameplay, we get a consistent FPS inside and outside of clashes, which is nice. There were no frame drops or stutters during any teamfights. You can clearly see that this device doesn't struggle to run this game. So for Mobile Legends, with the max settings, we get 56 to 60 FPS in and out of clashes. Next is League of Legends Wild Rift. Its default settings are set to quality preset with 30 frames. We will head to custom and set it to the max available option. When it comes to its performance, there are stutters and freeze frame on the opening sequence. For its gameplay, we got a huge FPS dip when we were in a teamfight. Despite that, we still get a decent gaming performance. There was no freeze frame or stutters during teamfights, which is nice. So for League of Legends Wild Rift, with the maxed out settings, we get 57 to 70 FPS in clashes and 80 to 100 FPS out of clashes. For our last game, we have Call of Duty Mobile. Our settings are set to low graphics quality paired with high frame rate. As for its gameplay, there are some noticeable FPS drops when navigating the menu, but inside the game, our FPS was consistent. There are no frame drops or stutters during gunfights, which is great. Doing flick shots on this device won't be a problem unless you have short fingers. This device can easily run this game with no problems at all. So for Call of Duty Mobile, with low graphics quality paired with high frame rate, we get 58 to 60 FPS. Overall, the Vivo V60 Lite 4G is a decent device for casual gamers. Games like Mobile Legends and Call of Duty Mobile run smoothly on this device with little to no problems at all. Although, if you are planning to run games like Withering Waves and Genshin Impact, this is not the ideal device despite its price tag. I would still recommend it for users who play competitive titles and are a fan of Vivo at the same time, but apart from that, there are other options in the market that offers better performance for a much lower price. So that is our gaming review of the Vivo V60 Lite 4G. What are your thoughts about its performance? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be updated with our future contents. Also, don't forget to visit manilashaker.com and follow us on FB, X, and TikTok for more tech news, reviews, and comparison of the latest devices. Once again, this is Pope, and mabuhay Manila!